Welcome back to the channel. It is range day. I'm really excited. I'm finally taking out the 7mm WSM. It's chambered in a Savage 110. Today we're going to be starting with factory ammo, 140 grain ballistic silver tips. We're also going to be shooting hand loads of the 150 grain ELD-X, and we'll try some 168 ABLR. Also, I will be shooting my Mark V Deluxe. I am trying the 250 grain Accubonds with Reloader 22. Hopefully that goes well today. This is the Savage 110 in 7mm WSM. It has a 24-inch barrel. The owner generously gave it to me, but not only that, he also gave me a scope, a pick rail, and rings. So huge shout out to Nick. First impressions of the 7WSM, it kicks less than I thought. That factory ammo is moving 32, like 75. I was expecting to be in the 3100s, so pretty sweet. Let me show you a close-up of the group. Okay, so the guy next to me accidentally shot these. I believe, yeah, those two. Those are 308. These are my first two, and then unfortunately that flyer. We'll shoot the factory ammo again, but we got a bunch of hand loads to do too. While the 7WSM cools, let's go ahead and shoot my Mark V Deluxe in 340 Weatherby. I've been doing load development with the 220 grain hammer bullets. Today I'm going to shoot 86 grains of IMAR 7828 and see what kind of accuracy we get. Velocity on this is 3130 feet per second. We're people, man. As much as we It was a really busy day at the range, and my camera was bumped, so I didn't have live footage of this group. But let me go ahead and show you the results. The first two were the closest ones, so it was looking really good, and then the third one was that flyer. Now, I didn't really give a lot of time for this gun to cool down, so this might be something we want to retest again when it's cooler, or I just need to let the barrel cool.
Taking the gun out on the line and waiting. Okay. Go have fun. That's what it's like.
Apparently it was a rough day of filming the target for me. So next I'm shooting the 7WSM. Unfortunately, I put the camera on the lower target and I accidentally shot the upper target. So I did not get the first two shots, but those were touching. So let's see where the third shot goes.
I tell you my only.
Whew, it is hot outside and the range was an absolute zoo. It was a little bit windy. I mean, there's all sorts of excuses. I had a guy shooting at my own target, is whatever. But man, it wasn't a very good day until that last group with the 340 Weatherby. I was shocked because up until then, my gun has hated the 250 grain Accubonds. So obviously we'll need to retest that. But it looked to be a pretty darn good group, especially for my rifle. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, there it is. And even though they're kind of almost all touching, still like a 3/4 inch group. The bullet holes are so big, but I'm shocked and absolutely pleased that my gun shot that with the 250 grain Accubond. Okay, back from the range, and you know, it started a little slow and not so great, but it just got better as we went along. First up, let's do the 140 grain ballistic tip silver, or ballistic silver tips. So they're a Nosler bullet and really incredible velocity. If I'm getting 32.75 feet per second with 140 grains in factory ammo, I think this gun's gonna be a fast gun. The group, not so great. Remember, these are 308 bullets. The guy next to me was shooting at that too, unfortunately. But I don't know, that's probably around a 2-inch group. Not great, but hand loads were better. First up, the 150 grain ELD-X, and we're using H4831SC. This was 64 grains. First shot, second shot, third shot was a flyer. Today was hot, as I previously just said, and I'm going to be completely upfront with you. These groups might have been my fault because I really wasn't letting the barrel cool as much as I should have. So I think if I would have gave it, I don't know, 5-10 minutes before I shot the third shot, that could have been in there again. So it might be a good thing to try again in cooler weather, or just me actually waiting. Now, I shot the next group, 65 grains of H4831SC, and this was a completely hot barrel. And so pretty darn good for a scorching hot barrel. Lastly, I'm so sorry guys, I shot at the wrong paper, so you didn't see the first two shots, but these were the first two touching. I did give it about 5-7 minutes before I shot the last shot, and it's right in there at an inch, maybe a little more, with 66 grains. This gun is showing a lot of promise, so I'm pretty excited about it. First group with the 340 Weatherby and the 250 grain Accubond. This is kind of typical of what I've seen with the Accubonds and the 225 TTSX. The gun just does not like these bullets. Then I decided to go up 1 grain, and we got our best group of the day. Honestly, I was completely shocked. Previously, this gun just has not shown to like this bullet whatsoever, with at least IMR 7828 and some of the other Reloader 22 groups. So, I mean, all of these are almost touching. Sadly, even when the 338 bullet holes are almost touching, it's still over half MOA. But a .687 inch group in this skinny sporter barrel in a Mark V Deluxe, it's darn good. And so this is another great option for hunting along with the hammer bullets. So I have a hard decision to make. I probably go with the hammers, but it's good to know that my gun likes another bullet.